What is going on, YouTube? It is Thursday night, going into Friday morning. We're going to take a look at. I've decided to go ahead and put all four coins I normally cover back on there. We're going to do Bitcoin, we're going to do Ethereum, we're going to do Litecoin, and we're going to also do XRP, which, everybody knows that the entire market's a little bit red right now, but this retracement is necessary because what it's doing is it's giving it a chance to correct itself, and I'm reading that it looks like there's a potential massive bull run coming. So for Ethereum and pretty much all the cryptos. So this is just a little bit of a setback. I mean, the prices seem to be holding their supports right now. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how things are going. Okay, guys, for Litecoin, we started out the day, we opened the day at about $61.12. We had a high of 61.48. And as you can see in the box there, we've had a low of 61.20. And we closed the day at about $61.29. We want to keep closing that box up as quick, as high as possible. I know that kind of sounds a little vague, but I mean, you want lower. You just want to keep it above. You want to try to keep it above that $60 range. I know right now people are probably kind of selling off because they might be a little bit scared and a little bit nervous. But with me, I had two full Litecoin, but now I've kind of just transferred one of my Litecoins back into Ethereum. So I've got about 0.35 Ethereum, which I know to some people said that don't sound like crap, but for me it is a lot, and I've still got a full Litecoin. So, like I said, I've decided I'm going to keep the Litecoin, and I finally got my first payment of Beam Coin tonight. It only took me about 5 days to get one full Beam, so it's about a 73-cent coin. I know it's probably not a whole lot, but for me it's kind of exciting. So I think Beam is a good coin, and I'm considering covering it. Maybe I'll do it my next show. So, but anyway, what's been going on with Litecoin is, if you can see, let me see here. I gotta figure out how to get this the darker background, the night background. As you can see, these candlesticks here. Look at these candlesticks here, guys. Look how tight those are. You see how tight that is? That means that's pretty much sideways trading. Look at that. Low to no volume at all to speak of. A spike here and there. But then right around here is where we started selling off. See all this volume? That's all volume coming in. That's a lot of selling pressure. Because, we hit our resistance. It looks like about 61 to 62 is your resistance right now for Litecoin. You've got that, like I said, I think it's been a day or so since I've done the show, but it looks like your support now is about 58, let's say $57 to about 61. Once you hit that $61 resistance, guys, that's what's causing the coin to go down. Plus we're just kind of having a market-wide correction. But you can see how tight these candlesticks are when you got no volume. And, look at that. Look at that again. More selling pressure here. When you got volume, no volume, and sideways movement, that tends to usually, when there's no volume, mind you, now sometimes it can break to the upside, but in this instance, it's broken to the downside, so it's kind of bearish right now. But I'm holding strong with my Litecoin. I don't care what it does now. I mean, it's not like it's going to break my bank, but like I said, your support levels are about $57 to about $62 right now. We got to push through that $62, get it back above 64. But the problem when you hit that $64, guys, that's when you started hitting that resistance. And that resistance is what's kind of causing this little bit of a backlash that's kind of causing the coin to go down. So, but I do still see there's a massive bull run for Litecoin coming. I think this coin, in my own opinion, I don't really see 40s again for a while. I could be wrong, unless we have some kind of wild, crazy flash sale. But I think this coin will continue to be in the 50 to say 55, 55 lowest, and get back into the 60s. I think we're going to hang out in the 60s for a while. We're going to, we just need to kind of build some stability, build momentum, and I think this will be about $100 coin again, maybe 125. But some folks are saying it could go back to 200 by the end of the year, so we'll have to see what happens, guys. But Litecoin's looking pretty good. Let's move on to the next coin. I know right now it doesn't look great, but I mean, it could be worse. Believe me, guys, things could always be worse. You always kind of got to be grateful for what you got. Okay, I gotta make sure this is the coin I want to do next. So, and it is XRP, guys. XRP. Now, XRP, this is on the 5-hour. I'm on the 5-hour chart here. XRP, it looks like you opened the day at about... God, I can barely read that. Let's see. 0.2. Wait a minute. Actually, you opened at about 0.3000, and your high was about 0.3026, I believe. Your low was 0.28, and your close, it looks like your close is at about 0.29. So anybody who watches my show regularly kind of knows that I'm blind as a bat, so those little tiny boxes sometimes are a little bit hard for me to see. So just please bear with me. Let's see. Yeah, basically the same thing, guys. Look at the, your support right now for XRP is about 0.28 to about 30 cents. 28 to 30 cents, I'm going to say, is your 27. Let's just say 27, maybe 26 low end. 26 is your support start. 30 cents is your end start. So you got a support of about 26 to 30 cents for XRP. I still believe XRP can run. I'm thinking when this big bullish thing with Bitcoin is supposed to happen, is supposed to drive the price up to 14 grand. I think this will be a $3 or $4 coin again. So, we'll just have to see what happens. But, same business here. You see these little tiny candlesticks here? That means sideways trading. Look at this down here. Little to no volume to speak of. And sometimes, most of the time that typically means, downside is coming, guys. So you got to be careful with that. You got to watch these charts. When you start seeing tight candlesticks like that, and then you see no volume, that usually typically means that that's a bearish flag. So we got to be careful with that. But like I said, $3 to $4 toward the end of the year. Short term, I think you're going to hang out between the 26, maybe 24 at the lowest cent. 24 to 26 to 30 cents is your support level for XRP. And I think if we have a huge bounce, it could jump to $4 to $5. So we'll have to see. To say that the swell was a bit of a disappointment, that's kind of an understatement. I'm really surprised. I mean, the only thing we did was a day or two before, we hit 31 cents. And during the entire time we were in the swell conference, this coin did not even get above 28 cents. So I'm kind of hoping that what happened to, you remember when everybody was fired up about, the halving with Litecoin? I think the reason why Litecoin suffered so badly is people were disappointed that, Litecoin didn't go up to 600. I thought it was going to go up too, but it didn't do crap. But, it lost half of its value. So, I'm hoping that the same thing doesn't happen for XRP because, I mean, is XRP going to go back to 15 cents? I don't know. So we got to continue to... Now, I love XRP. I believe in it. But if I were to invest money in it right now, I would want to kind of sit on the sidelines for this one. I would want to kind of, just be like, I think I'm going to wait and see what it does in the next couple of days, because the next couple of days are very critical. We got to stay above the support of 28 to 29 cents we're in right now. But I do believe this is going to be a good coin. Like I said, $3 to $4 long term, say 30 to 40 cents short term. But yeah, XRP, just keep an eye on it, guys. And also, I do have a Patreon available. I haven't come up with the prices yet for the monthly, for the monthly fee stuff, but I will have available for, what are the perks for being a part of my Patreon. I will have it where if you have questions about certain coins, I'll be glad to do the research for you. You want to, if you want to talk one-on-one about crypto, let me know, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to come up with a, price point, maybe $5 or $10 a month, or just to help out the channel, I mean, I'm trying to grow this channel and I'm trying to make it the best I possibly can, and any kind of help would be appreciated. And also, speaking of which, I do have merchandise. My wife is into crafts, so she's made these these really cool sports bottles. It's got my CryptoVision glasses on them. It's got CryptoVision in the, if you guys can see them, it's got CryptoVision in them in the frames. And you got XRP symbol, of course, on there, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. If you want one of these, that's cool. We can make you, this is a standard bottle. We'll make you a standard, $6. If you want a bigger bottle, like a larger one, that's $8. Or, guys, if you want any crypto symbol you want on there, just let us know. We'll be glad to get that for you. So, let's see. Let me make sure that this is okay. This is still XRP. So, I need to get rid of this one. And we'll remove that. And also, guys, remember I'm doing a giveaway. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving out XRP. I'm not quite sure yet how much, because, to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure when I'm going to hit my 1,000. And therefore, I really don't know what the price of XRP is. So I don't want to say, hey, I'm going to give you 50 or 100 XRP or 1,000 XRP. Well, that's really impossible for me to do that, because I have no idea. It could be a month from now. It could be 2 weeks from now. I don't know. But, I don't want to say I'm going to give you a certain amount and not be able to fulfill my promise. I'm the type of person that, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to say I'm going to do it unless I know I can do it. So we'll just have to wait and see what the price is. The quicker I get to 1,000, the quicker I'll be able to get the XRP out to you guys. But yeah, so take a look at Ethereum here. Okay, guys, Ethereum. Let's see if I can see it. Looks like you started out the day at around 190.30. Your high was about, let's see, 190.140. Your low was 189.91 or 81, I'm sorry, and your close was 190.77. So I know we're down to 181 somewhere-ish right now. We want to get that close back up to about 190 if it's possible, because, who knows, we might be able to have a nice little bounce tomorrow. But pretty much the same business, guys. Look at this. You see these tight little candlesticks here, the little ones? And look at the bottom here. You get no volume here. Sideways. That indicates sideways trading. Now, right here, you kind of had a little pop-up here. But then, let's see, get that box out of the way. You had it again right here, a little bit, popped a little bit, and then you started retracing and retracing again here. So, it looks like 187 to 190 is your support range for Ethereum right now. Well, actually, right now, as we speak, It's 181 to say 189. We need to get it back above 190. If we could get it back above 190 again, guys, I think it'll be in much better shape because it seems like when we hit 190, 191, that is your resistance. 191 is your resistance right now. And every time we hit that resistance, guys, we start going back down again. So we got to be able to push through it. We got to build the momentum. We got to build this volume down here. That way we can push through it. So, guys, like I said, $300 low end. If we have this massive bull run, the end of the year, maybe $400 to $600 Ethereum toward the end of the year. So we'll see what happens. So we'll move on to Bitcoin, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. All right. And Bitcoin, guys. No. Interact. Okay. Okay, guys. It looks like with Bitcoin. Let's see. Get a box up here. You opened the day up at about 9,413.90. Your high was 9441.3, and your low was about 9301.3, and you closed the day at about 9320.0. Same business, guys. Small candlesticks, no volume. Hold on. Yeah, no volume. You had a nice little spike of volume here, but that was selling pressure here. So it looks like about 8,800 to 9,100 is your support level for Bitcoin right now. Once you start hitting that $91 to $9,200 range, that seems to be your resistance for Bitcoin. But we need to try to somehow close the candle at about 9,200 to 9,300. Build it to get back. We got to get back to 10,000, guys. Bitcoin is the key. If we could get Bitcoin to close at about 10,000 and start consolidating out, I think you're going to start building more support. You're going to start building more confidence. And, that could be the catalyst of a massive bull run. And I think Bitcoin will be 14 grand to 15 grand by the end of the year. Well, guys, this is Crypto Vision Thursday night. Just reminding you, please subscribe if you like the content. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out.